Hi, my name is Tony Anzalone, and this video is about my experience leaving Boise, Idaho, and moving to Wrangell, Alaska to take a job as the tech director of Wrangell Public Schools. So I'm already here. I'm in Wrangell right now. I am the tech director. I've been here for a couple of weeks, but I've now compiled these clips and these videos to show other people what it's like to make a move like this. So I've made it into 3 different videos. This is the first video. The first video shows going from Boise, Idaho, up to to Bellingham, where I get on a ferry where I put my vehicle and my dog and everything else, and I move everything up to Wrangell, Alaska. So in this first video, we'll just be going from Boise, Idaho, up to Bellingham and getting on the ferry.
Hi, I'm getting ready to make my trip to Washington. I'll be getting on a ferry in Bellingham, Washington, and then taking that ferry over to an island in Alaska, and I'll be taking a job there. It's been a long, difficult but rewarding year with the restaurant, and I'm excited to see what's going to be happening in the next year. I'm going to film some of the trip, and we'll see how it goes. I'm leaving Boise, and it's difficult. You know, it's probably the most difficult time. A lot of changes are happening. Kik and Tyler have bought a house, and we've got our business running, and it's doing well. So this is really hard, but I have a big path ahead of me, and I'm excited for that also. About to leave. Got my buddy right here, Lucky Dog. He looks happy to get going. Got my stuff packed up back there, and let's go.
So here you can see I'm leaving Idaho, going into Oregon. There you see the sign, you are now entering Washington.
So I made it halfway to Bellingham. So the trip goes from Boise to Yakima. That's where I'm at, and stay the night here. Then I take my vehicle, go to Bellingham, Washington, and from there I'll load up on what's called the Alaska Marine Highway and load my car, bring my dog, everything. I should be sleeping on the deck with a single tent. I didn't even know that is something that people do, but it is, and it will be me tomorrow night. I'll have something like 40 hours off the coast of Canada, and so to get me to where I'm going to go, which is Wrangell, and I'll be the director of technology over at Wrangell. So I'm excited, and I got here to Yakima, and I'm in this hotel. But it's a weird thing. There's hundreds and hundreds of rooms, and I don't think that there's anybody here. There might be like one. I don't know. I'm gonna go walk the dog. I'm gonna go walk Lucky, and let's see if we can get Lucky in here. There's Lucky, and you'll be able to see what it looks like here. It's kind of an odd thing. I don't know. The Yakima looks big, but I don't know where everybody's at. All right, so I had to switch the camera around. There's my hotel. It's a pretty good price. It's like $89. There's mine, which I better lock it because I have a feeling that this might not be a good neighborhood. Maybe that's why nobody wants to stay at this hotel. There's all my stuff I'm bringing. Yeah, it's exciting to go, start a new job, but it's scary. It's you just push through it, If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You got to take chances. Well, I stayed the night last night in Yakima, Washington, and I have a 4-hour trip coming up, going from Yakima over to Bellingham, Washington. In Bellingham, Washington, I'll be getting on a ferry, which is it's a big boat that carries a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of cars and trucks, and I'll be putting my truck on there and traveling for about 40 hours to Wrangell Island, where my job is going to be in a town called Wrangell. So I'm looking forward to this, the trip. It should be beautiful, and I'm a little wary, going into a new situation. It's always a little scary. I've got a home that I've rented. It's all ready for me. I just need to meet the person that I rented from at the pier, and then he'll take me over to the home. And I have no idea what the home is going to look like. I'm excited to see, and a little worried that it might not be what I want it to be. But I lived in a log cabin for a year last year. Well, last year I did the restaurant, but in Fort Yukon I lived in a log cabin for a year, and it was fine. It was absolutely fine. I can live anywhere. I lived in a single wide trailer for years with Vincent and Tyler, so that was fine also. But it would be nice if this home is nice. We'll see. So I'm about an hour outside of Yakima, and here's a really nice view here. Lucky. Look at dog. Hey, Lucky doggy. Lucky. But there were multiple accidents on the freeway, and I barely made it here on time, but I am here at the ferry, and I was freaking out because I'm always early on to everything I do. Well, there's a whole bunch of people getting on this ferry. Like, I don't know, maybe at least 80 cars, something like that. So there's my little baby. He's in there. It's super hot. There's nothing I can do about it except crack the windows. So my car is here now inside the boat. This place is an absolute trip. Nobody gives you any instructions about anything other than just pull up, and then they don't even tell you where to go, like where the stairs are. You just got to figure everything out. It's just nuts. They don't tell you where you can put a tent up. It's like just fend for yourself. It's kind of crazy, and it's probably 85 degrees in here right now. And in this cargo hold, you can kind of see behind me all these vehicles, and then behind me you'll see Lucky, who doesn't seem to mind very much being stuck in there. Then again, I gave him the doggy drugs that my veterinarian gave him, So he's just happy about everything. First we'll say goodbye to Lucky. Bye bye, Lucky doggy. So like every 6 hours or so I can come down here and give him some water, some food, and walk him. He seems to be fine. He's not barking, he's not being crazy like he kind of usually is at home. He's just like, alright, whatever. Alright, so you can see the cargo hold. This is like where all the vehicles are in the bottom of the boat. Come over this way. And we haven't left port yet. Just absolutely beautiful. When you come over here, they have an elevator. We'll take the hard way. There's the stairs.
So this is the end of this video, and in the next video I'll show you what the boat's like and what the trip over to Wrangell was like. See you then.